Dear all, I have already posted this question in the WhatsApp group. So please write down the question and solve the problem along with me. Okay. So here I would like to tell you that understanding a problem clearly is like 50% solution is done. If you understand the problem correctly, 50% of the solution is done. So please understand the problem. If you get any kind of doubt, I repeat again and again, please get back to me. Feel free to get back to me and ask the doubts and clear. Okay. So let's try to understand the problem. Rama Petrochemicals Limited, which has 50% tax rate and 10% of cost of capital, is evaluating a project which will cost 1 lakh and will require an increase in the level of inventories and receivables of 50,000 over its effective life. So here they have given the tax rate, that is 50%, and they have given the R, that is required rate of return or cost of capital, and the initial investment for the project is 1 lakh rupees, that the cost or cash outflow or investment is 1 lakh rupees, and will require an increased level of inventories and receivables of 50,000 over its effective life. That means that amount requiring for inventories and receivables, that is working capital. So there is an increase in the working capital by 50,000 over its life. The project will generate additional sales of 1 lakh. Sales is 1 lakh and it will require cash expenses of 30,000 in each year of its 5 years life. Okay. So it generated 1 lakh rupees and it will require the cash expenses for 30,000 every year. Okay, for 5 years. It will depreciate on the straight line method. What is the NPV? So if you see or observe the problem, they have talked about the taxation, they have talked about the cost of capital, they have talked about the cost, they have talked about the initial investment, they have talked about the working capital, they have talked about the sales and expenses, everything. But what we require, what they're asking us to calculate, they're asking us to calculate the NPV. But to calculate the NPV, in the previous problems, they used to give, in the problem, they only gave the cash inflows, that how much every year we will receive. Because what is the formula for NPV? Present value of cash inflow minus cash outflow. So here, we don't have any information on cash inflow. Right? So how do we do that? We have to calculate it. Okay, like this also in the examination they can ask. In the previous problem they used to give the cash inflow. Here in this problem they have not given the cash inflow. We have to calculate. Let's see the solution part, that how do we go for solution. Sales first we have to take. Okay. So here sales is how much? 1 lakh rupees, and deduct the cash expenses, that is 30,000, and what you get is earnings before depreciation and tax, that is 70,000, less depreciation, that is 20,000, and after that we will get EBT, earnings before tax, and then you will deduct the tax, that is 25,000, and you will get earnings after tax. So here you will add back the depreciation, right? Because depreciation is not taxable. That's why we less the depreciation and we calculate the tax and then we add back the depreciation. So what is the cash flow after tax? The cash flow after tax is 45,000. That means that every year the cash inflow is how much? 45,000. Let's go for the calculation of the NPV. Okay. So here you can see present value of cash inflows. The cash inflow is how much? 45,000. See, what is the lifespan? 5 years. 5 years you will have the same cash flow. That's why you should refer the present value interest factor annuity table. Okay. In case of, if there is 5 years, first year 45,000, second year 42, next third year 43, and then in that case it is not annuity, right? Annuity is a fixed sum of money receiving over a period of time, right? So here you are receiving a fixed amount, that's why you will refer the annuity table. If you are receiving 45 in the first, 44 in the second, 43 in the third, which table you used to refer? You used to refer present value interest factor table. Now you are referring annuity table. 45,000 into for how many years? 5 years, right? what you will be doing is, for how much percentage, what is the cost of capital? The cost of capital is 10%. You can go to the present value interest factor annuity table. I will show you. Okay, present value interest factor annuity table. Here 5th year, right? So you can directly go to 5th year and you can see here. Okay, what you can see, 3.791. Now let's go back there.